Missing?
I miss my friend, I miss my teachers, I miss my school environment.
Stress?
Now, if situation go back to normal, the 5 things I would do is play badminton outside my house since in our taman it's not allowed. Go shopping for new clothes. I miss shopping a lot because since this MCO all the shops are closed and we can't even get out. And I really want to go back to school, meet all the teachers and friends and have a great time with them. This 1 month has been a new experience to us on how to be at home without doing anything. Everything online, classes, studies, all online. And back to normal, if everything goes back to normal, I would really want to go back to my church because I miss going there, having fun, and doing all the activities. Last but not the least, I would like to go out freely as I want. However, now we are in a very critical stage as we can't go out and we have to stay home.
Boring?
During this lockdown, I'm very boring to stay home. Hi friends, my name is Rajesh Nair. I'm from Tripur and Asi Junior. Coronavirus is dangerous virus, but I like to stay at home. Every morning, teacher teach Zoom studies. I don't like to do and study. I like to go to school. I like to play my friends. I miss my friends. I miss my teacher. So get home. Stay safe. Be strong. Bye.
Hello, good morning, Vanakkam, and Selamat Pagi Malaysia. I'm Sarah Devi Mahendran from Malaysia, connecting with you today in International Conference on Research, Life Science and Healthcare, Berlin, Germany. Well, my introduction of this video was with a small preschool kid whom extraordinary concern about coronavirus, and he is so much eager to go to his school to meet with his teachers, friends, and he didn't enjoy that so-called digital teaching or Zoom classes. However, before I'm going to go or take you into today's topic, I'd like to bring you to see a little introduction about myself. Let's move to my introduction.
விதை போல மறைவாக வாழ்ந்தவன் என்றுதான் மத யானை போல் வருகிறார். அடையாளம் தெரியாத உடையோடு திரிந்தவன் படையோடு நடைபயல்கிறார். இமை பொழுதும் உறங்காத தாவரன் இவன், சுமை கண்டு விரலாத சேவகன், கொள்கையில் மாறாத கோமகன் இவன், திசையெங்கும் காத்திடும் திருமகன். இடி வந்து விழுந்தாலும் இடியாதவன், இடரென்ன வந்தாலும் இடராதவன், பதறாமல் சிதறாமல் அதிராமல் உதிராமல் இருக்கின்ற பலம் பெற்றவன். என்ன வந்தாலும் பதறாதவன், பதவிகள் தடுத்தாலும் பணியாதவன், ஊர் கூடி எதிர்த்தாலும் மிரளாதவன், ஒற்றையாய் பல பேரை வதம் செய்தவன், எதிரிகள் எவரென்று எண்ணாதவன், தோல்வியின் விளிம்பிலும் குபடாதவன், விலை என்ன தந்தாலும் வளையாதவன், எளிமைக்கு இவன் என்றும் துணையானவன், மலையாக நின்று மற்றொரு வென்று அடுத்த நடம் எதுவென்று அஞ்சாமல் களமாடுவான். இதை போல மறைவாக வாழ்ந்தவன் இன்றுதான் மத யானை போல் வருகிறான். அடையாளம் தெரியாத உடையோடு திரிந்தவன் படையோடு நடப்பயல்கிறான். தனியாக இருந்தாலும் படைதான் இவன், தரணியை பிளக்கின்ற எடைதான் இவன், புலனைந்தும் தெளிவாக இருக்கின்றவன், புறம் நான்கும் எளிதாக படைக்கின்றவன், உடையாத தடைகளை உடைக்கின்றவன், உண்மையாய் சாதனை படைக்கின்றவன், எரிமலை குளமாக கொதிக்கின்றவன், குறி வைத்து சமரிலே ஜெயிக்கின்றவன், வெண்ணலென சீறி அமில மழை தூறி அழிக்கின்ற தேசத்தை அழகாக துடைக்கின்றவன், இதை போல மறைவாக வாழ்ந்தவன் இன்றுதான் மத யானை போல் வருகிறார். அடையாளம் தெரியாத உடையோடு திரிந்தவன் படையோடு நடைபெறுகிறார்.
There you are. That's little introduction about me, Sarala Devi Mahindran from University Utara, Malaysia. It's in Kedah, Malaysia. Right? Before I'm going to start with today's topic, let me start with a simple quote in Tamil we used to say, Katradho kaiyalavu, kalladado ulagalavu. However, I'm going to say that Naan katradho kadugalavu, kalladado ariyadalavu. That means whatever I'm sharing with you, whatever I know, it's just a very small, tiny component, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. And I need to gain more and more knowledge. I need to do a lot of research in order to gain a lot of knowledge out there. Do keep in touch with me after this conference, right? Well, today's topic is igniting responsive citizens to conquer coronavirus. Not only Malaysia, it's all over the world out there fighting with this small, tiny virus called coronavirus. Okay, so like what that little boy said, be strong. So we need to be strong to fight over it. What we supposed to do as a responsive citizens to fight over it? First, we need to focus on social conformity. Secondly, social compliance. Third, social obedience. Alright? Now, social conformity. Let's go into social conformity. What is social conformity? When we are talking about social conformity, it's more to awareness, right? Social conformity, a type of conformity that occurs when we feel pressure to conform to group norms. Secondly, we pretend to agree with the group but privately think the group is wrong. Third, to be or become similar in behavior, form, nature, character. Third, The act of changing ourselves to fit agreed upon social expectations, established customs, and ideals to avoid standing out. For example, initially, those days during our grandmother's time, we used to make or consume cowboy cakes. We love it. Then when time goes, we changed and follow the trend into that meatballs. And now, all of us with the current situation, with the very hectic and busy world, we prefer some fast food like biker burgers, like what in the pictures. This is what we are focusing on the current trend and change according to that current situation. So the current situation will educate a person into some awareness. Let's see how this little girl, 8 years old, Rakshana Nair Janathan Nair, from Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan Tamil Convent Seremban, Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia, talking about coronavirus. It's a Tamil convent school. Let's watch her type of conformity level.
Hi friends, my name is Rakshana Nair. I'm from SJKT Convent Seremban 2. Okay, what is COVID-19? COVID-19 is one of the dangerous virus. So, we must keep our body clean. From this news that we can control the infection. Number 1, keep distance always. Number 2, wash your hands regularly. Number 3, use a hand sanitizer. When we use a sanitizer, this is the way you use a sanitizer. Number 4, wear a face mask.
Rakshana Nair, 8 years old little girl, educated herself in the terms of awareness under social conformity. Let's move on into second point. My second point here is social comply. Where social comply, it's more into education, where we learn about something which is going on and we try to understand about it. In psychology, compliance refers to changing one's behavior due to the request or direction of another person. Unlike obedience, in which the other individual is in a position of authority, compliance does not rely upon being in a position of power or authority over others. There are many different kinds of situations where compliance comes into play. Some examples includes, like for example 1, responding to a friend asking, "Can you do me a favor?" Example 2, seeing an ad on a website, clicking it and then making a purchase. Or all of us now during lockdown, we started seeing a lot of YouTube and baking and making bread and homemade back to our grandmother style to bake the very traditional cookies and etc. To show you what happened to the social comply, I've interviewed another girl called Evangeline Sanjana Frederick Das, 14 years old, secondary school from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan, USJ 13 Selangor, Malaysia, talking about coronavirus and what she has studied and did a little research under social compliance. Let me take you to her voice note.
Today, I am doing this video about COVID-19 and how it affects my daily life. What is COVID-19 virus? Coronavirus are a large family of viruses that can cause illness ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, MERS-CoV, and Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, SARS-CoV. Coronavirus disease, COVID-19, is a new strain that was discovered in 2019 and has not been previously identified in humans. Coronavirus are zoonotic, meaning they are transmitted between animals and humans. Detailed investigation found that SARS-CoV is transmitted from civet cats to humans and MERS-CoV from dromedary camels to humans. Several known coronavirus are circulating in animals that have not yet infected humans. Effects it has in my daily life. Now, I get to spend more time with my family and get to learn more new things such as cooking. I get to take care of my brother and spend more time with him than usual during this MCO period. But at the same time, now I have to do more chores than normal days since all of us are at home at once. And now in Google Classroom, since we are missing out a lot of classes, we have more homework than usual. My daily activities during MCO. During MCO, now I wake up early to do my school homework in Google Classroom. And I can get more time in the evening to spend time with my family. I am hanging the clothes after breakfast. I get to help my mom do that so both of us can have a good time doing it. And now at home, I'm sweeping the house every day in the evening. During the normal days, I can't do that because I'll be at school attending classes. And now I have a better time to teach my brother on all of his homework and make him more clear on his subjects.
Here you are, social compliance. I think Sanjana has one of the example in what I was explaining about compliance refers to changing one's behavior. Look at Sanjana, how she went and educated herself about coronavirus. This both conformity, compliance will lead us into the third point, which is obedience. In order to be a responsive citizen, we need to obey with all the rules and regulations, especially lockdown. We call in Malaysia movement control order. We have certain rules and regulations under MCO, movement control order. So we need to be obedient and obey with all the rules and regulations in order to conquer coronavirus and rectify the spread. So what does obedience say? How does obedience relate to compliance? There are important differences between conformity and obedience. In conformity, there is no explicit requirement to act in a certain way, whereas in obedience, we are ordered, instructed to do something. Those who influence us when we conform are over peers. In obedience, there is a differences in status. Obedience involves direction from a higher authority. So, for example, now during MCO, movement control order, the enforcement asking us not to go out. They had given us a time frame to go and buy our belongings. Especially in Malaysia, we can go out at 8 a.m. in the morning and we need to come back home at 6 p.m. in the evening. And it's only a leader from the family, one person from each family can do all this running or grocery shopping and etc. And also when we are at the specific places, especially grocery shops, we maintain our social distances. And also the movement from the current located place. It's only 10 kilometer. We can go and purchase our things, beyond that, let's say in emergency purposes only, we can go beyond than 10 kilometer. This I'm going to take you to see current situation in Malaysia, especially wet market, dry markets, supermarkets, pharmacies, roadblocks, and etc. Hi, good morning. Today I'm going to bring you to wet market in Malaysia. This is called Pasar Tani Kekal Changlun. It is called wet market here at North Malaysia. I'm going to show you how are we practicing social distances in our wet market. Let's go. We need to keep
Memasuki ke dalam pasar mengikut arahan Majlis Perbandaran Kubang Pasu dan pengurusan Pasar Tani Kekal Farmer Changlun.
checking for the fever.
Yang pertama, berbaris di garisan yang telah ditetapkan dengan mematuhi jarak sosial 1 meter.
Right now, before we are entering the market, we need to use this sanitizer.
Atau pengunjung dibenarkan masuk ke dalam pasar.
This is how we do it in North Malaysia.
Memakai penutup muka dan hidung.
These are our officers who are I'm going to show you how are we maintaining our social distances in our North Malaysia, which currently we are in green zone. First of all, when we enter our wet market, we have lines here which is called social distances. But if I'm going to stand here, the next one is going to stand at the blue line. The next one is going to cross here. So I'm going to show you what the situation before March. We have packed our things in order so that people can just grab whatever they want. They don't simply touch. Stalls we maintain with the social distances line. You can see the distance. And it's a must for the public to use a mask. It's just a protection. We also have some officers from police department to monitor our social distances attitude among the public. Here are the officers on duty. Hi, today I'm going to take you to one of the supermarkets. Now we're going to enter into the supermarkets. So we also have social distances in every places. And we can grab and let's do shopping. Hey, hi! We still can get fresh vegetables in Malaysia. We're still in a safe mood. Stay safe. Anyway, let me educate everybody over there. We give the first priority to very basic needs at the moment. However, all the small or less needs in our life, like fast foods, such like this, we had closed down temporarily. Alright? This is how we talk it. Hello guys. However, in a very small shop like this, a very small outlet, we minimize to maximum 5 people. And also strictly, we are practicing without mask and no mask, no it. And to control to monitor the COVID-19, we are practicing not allowed anyone in simply. This is a notice in Malay. Kami memohon maaf kerana tidak dapat membenarkan anda memasuk premis buat sementara waktu. Bersama-sama kita mencegah penularan wabak 19. However, we can get and purchase our things here in the farms. They will get for us some things, right? However, here they have written here, urusan jual beli di luar premis sahaja. Harap maaf atas kesulitan. That means we still can purchase. The reason why we didn't want to allow the public simply go in because we don't want the belongings or the items to get infected. And this is what we are practicing in pharmacies. However, even though we are out of some mask and also sanitizer, we still can get from some other body care like Watson, Guardian and etc. We have completed with the building, groceries, wet market, dry market, pharmacies. Now I'm going to take you what is the current situation in Malaysia, especially North Malaysia on roadblocks. So let's take you to roadblocks by the enforcement.
Belum dibenarkan masuk ke dalam pasar.
Stay safe.
Stay home, stay safe.
So friends, please stay home, stay safe. Bye.
Good evening. We as a frontliner stay at home for you.
You stay at home for us.
Stay safe.
Stay home, stay safe. Be a responsible citizen. I would like to thank a number of people who helped me to complete this video and convert it into a short film. Therefore, I can present in this Berlin, Germany conference, virtual conference. First of all, Darvish Nair, Janata Nair, 6 years old, small kid, preschool kid from 3Q MRC Junior Bandar Sri Sendayan Srambantu Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia, who talked or who said that coronavirus is a dangerous virus and please be strong to face it. Secondly, Rakshana Nair, Janarthan Nair, 8 years old, young girl from a primary school, Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan Tamil Convent, Srambantu Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia, who talked about how to prevent the coronavirus by using sanitizer, mask and social distance, etc. under social conformity factor. With that, again, I would like to thank Miss Evangeline Sanjana Frederick Das, 14 years old, from a secondary school, Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan USJ 13 Selangor, who went and did research for her understanding in order to know what is coronavirus. This is placed or called under comply social factor. And all my field trip was recorded by Miss Kurbashini Nadaraja, 21 years old. First degree, first semester, first degree in communication. This student from first degree communication student from University Science Malaysia, USM, Penang, Malaysia, helped me to videotape or audio tape all my field work, and she did a very tremendous or very good job. Followed with Mr. Devendra Sri Ramakrishna, 22 years old, Tunku Abdul Rahman University College, who helped me with the PowerPoint. Devarani Tambiraja Garden International School, Kuala Lumpur, GIS, 36-year-old young lady She helped me with the arrangement, editing of the PowerPoint. She is my junior way back in 1999 when I was Form 6 and she was like Form 1, Form 2. You know, we still keep in touch. She still keep in touch. Therefore, we work together till today. Ravin Govindasamy, Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Engku Hussein, 18 years old young man who is very much interested in this digital and videotaping, audio taping, voluntarily helped me to arrange all my videos to a short film. Not forgotten, Inspector Mala Kaliapan from IPD Bandar Baru Serdang, Kedah. She is a police officer. She arranged a team, a frontliner, just to remind us to stay at home because they are working for us. And not forgotten, Inspector Muhammad Faisal bin Rusli, who arranged all the video and audio taping at Roadblock. Thank you very much, Tuan Faisal. Inspector Krishna Kumaravelu from IPD Bandar Baru Serdang, Kedah, Malaysia. With his hectic 24 hours working lifestyle, especially during coronavirus, he helped me to rearrange and combining all my videos into a very good presentation. Not forgotten, thank you very much to all my peers and colleagues from University Utara Malaysia, especially my Dean, Dr. Raza, for encouraging me to enter this virtual conference. Even though in the lockdown period we are working from home, there are lots of procedures to be overcome, but still he asked me to just join and do my level best. Not forgetting my beloved parents to always support me in all my ideas and action, especially my father, Mariam Daran Chetiar. He always asked me to work or think or action every second. Do not sit and do nothing. That was his philosophy. Followed with all the enforcement. Never forget all these enforcements, such as Police Department, PDRM, we call Police Diraja Malaysia in Malaysia. Police Department, Soldier Department, ATM, Angkatan Tentera Malaysia, Medical Department, who allowed me to videotape in their places where they are doing their duties. This is very hard because sometimes I found my action during their duty is really disturbing their duty. However, they really gave me 101 cooperation. Besides that, I also like to thank all the organizations in wet markets, supermarkets, and etc. to allow me to go in there and take some photos, take some videos. But yeah, they never grumble, you know. They just allowed me. All these people actually helped me to compile the whole entire. Last but not least, Dr. Flora Charles, convener, and the entire team of Eurasian research team. Thank you very much. Nandri in Tamil, terima kasih in Malaysian language, and I would like to pronounce something in Germany. Thank you in Germany is Valentine. Thank you. Hope I can be in Germany one day. See you soon. Take care.